I arrived in Beijing by bullet train 1,200 kilometers from Hangzhou in just about 4 hours. The South Station felt a bit outdated compared to Hangzhou. The design is older, and the route out of the station? Not great. Lots of stairs. Not ideal when you're dragging luggage up to meet your Didi driver. And then traffic everywhere. With thousands of delegates gathering for the National People's Congress, the city gets busier than usual, with added security and road closures. It's a big moment on the national calendar, and it shows. Good thing Beijing's subway system is huge, though it's clear that it hasn't had the same facelift as Shanghai's. The stations feel a bit old school. When the doors close, you hear an ancient bell chime. It feels like you've gone back a decade or two. The distances between attractions are long, so plan your day wisely. Now, I'm not going to list all the tourist sites as you will find tons of videos, but definitely visit the Palace Museum, also known as the Forbidden City. It's huge, majestic, and full of history. Get the audio guide. It's worth it. Sadly, I didn't have time to hike up to Jingshan Park for the view over the complex. Maybe next time. One thing I highly recommend: an evening food tour with Lost Plate. Check the notes below for a discount code. The tour takes you into the hutongs, which are narrow alleys full of traditional courtyard homes. These neighborhoods date back to the Yuan dynasty, once home to a diverse mix of residents. They're now primarily home to Han Chinese families. Though compact and traditional, these historic homes are some of the most sought-after properties in Beijing, prized for their heritage and central location. You can find a luxury car parked next to a modest scooter. It's a snapshot of old meets new, tradition meets modern. Some of these homes are inherited and rarely sold, a luxury that keeps prices sky high. Let's talk cars. I took a Didi to a Beijing suburb packed with car dealerships. Why? I wanted to see the Xiaomi SU7, and wow. Depending on the version, it costs between 28 and 68,500 euros. In contrast, the Porsche Taycan starts at 136,000 euros. Porsche sold just under 57,000 cars in 2024. Meanwhile, Xiaomi sold over 160,000 SU7s. The Ultra version alone received over 10,000 orders on day one. Rather than replacing each other, these brands now coexist in a highly competitive space. I also checked out the Stellato S9, a luxury car from Huawei with massage seats, a projector for movies, and loads of space. The costs around 60,000 euros. And there is also this futuristic van from Li Motors. Take a look at this American influencer who can't believe what he is seeing. As I walked a bit further down the street, I stumbled upon a massive parking lot full of brand new cars, some of them still wrapped in white transport film, untouched for months. The brand? Volvo. Year? 2024. The models? I think light hybrids, the kind that are still in high demand across Europe. These cars come with a tiny battery that at best assists the fuel injection system. They can't even drive 1 single meter on electric power alone. In a market moving so rapidly toward full electrification, light hybrids are increasingly seen as a stepping stone, whereas China is accelerating directly into full EV adoption. What's a trip to Beijing without seeing the Great Wall, right? I booked a day tour to Gubei Watertown and the Simeitai section of the Great Wall. Sounds epic, right? It's a full-day adventure from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. But here's the thing. The listing mentioned a guide, and while most of the tour is self-paced, it's still a great way to explore independently. Just something to know in advance. So, if you're looking for detailed historical insights, you may want to book a specialized guide separately. Let's talk about Simeitai. It's one of the lesser-known sections of the wall, and that's exactly what makes it special. Simeitai is only about 80% rebuilt. It gives you a vivid sense of history, imagining ancient guards watching over this strategic stretch of the wall. But here's the twist I didn't see coming. When I arrived, I was struck by how perfectly designed Gubei Watertown was. While recently built in 2017 with a $1.2 billion investment, it's a carefully crafted reinterpretation of ancient Chinese architecture blending traditional aesthetics with modern comfort. And it offers a photogenic and immersive experience that clearly resonates with domestic travelers. But here's where it got weirdly amazing. Because of the Communist Party Congress in Beijing, most locals avoided traveling that day. So Gubei completely empty. Imagine walking through a massive ancient town all by yourself. It felt surreal, peaceful, quiet, and almost dreamlike. A rare moment of stillness in a place usually bustling with life. From the town, there's a cable car that takes you up to Tower 8. From there, it's just a short, scenic walk to Tower 10. And the views? Absolutely breathtaking. You can also go up again around 5:30 in the afternoon to catch the sunset, which is highly recommended. Just don't stay too late hoping to see the wall lit up at night. That famous night view? You only get it from below in the village, not from up on the wall itself. Honestly, we got lucky with the timing, but I really wouldn't want to imagine this place on a Saturday. Gubei is one of the most popular tourist destinations in China, and on weekends, it gets packed with families from Beijing. So here's my tip. If I did it again, I'd skip the full-day tour. Just book a Didi in the late afternoon. Head up around 4 or 5 p.m., enjoy the golden hour, catch the sunset, and leave by 7. Even better, book a private driver so you're not relying on finding a ride in the middle of nowhere. Was it worth it? Definitely. Would I do it the same way again? No. But hey, that's what traveling is about. All right, it is time to say goodbye to Beijing. Next stop, Dali. And just to clarify, it's pronounced Dali and not Delhi. So no, we're not heading to India.